Clive, you're so much quieter than Skirmish is. Get my food. An old man. I'm an old man. I'm just an old man. And I don't know nothing about nothing. Whippersnappers just need to get off my yard. That's all. Yeah, Tyler won't be coming to this because, you know, it's spoiler-tastic. OMG. Oh, alright. Everyone knows I'm using a nearly empty bottle of sauce now. The immersion. It's ruined. Oh no! Alright, well. Look, it's me. Everyone look and pay attention to me. Grr. What are we doing? Side quests? There's a hunt in that region. Okay, where the fuck is it? Let's go do this first. A Kashik in the valley. Ah, stop hitting the microphone, me! Dread Comet. The sickle, Damekia. Okay. What if it's like there? I'm gonna like go and explore there. It could be there. It might be there. Who knows? What if it's there? Alright. Bird casualty! Just me and Doggo. I'm going the wrong way. Bonk. Oh man, that's really sad for you. I jumped over him. Hello, Tyler. I know you can't hear me or see me. Well, that's not the sickle, so it's probably not there then. Where is it? I suppose it could also be past this as well, actually. Oh, the sickle is here. Alright. Alright, I'm just dumb. I was looking for the white... like... pointers. Yeah. Come on, Clive.
This one.
Man, enough AP to level up every single ability, huh? That's one of the trophies? I really fucking hope, New Game Plus gives you way more AP, because I am... It feels like I am almost done with the game and I have no progress on the matter. I haven't even got the last fucking tree yet. The last 2 trees, even? Or is it the last tree? Yeah, I haven't even got the last 2 trees. Odin and I assume Shiva. Oops, I didn't mean to place a marker. Alright.
This one.
Can I just avoid the fight, please? It's gonna run around you. It's alright, buddy. I mean, you no harm. Unless you're a giant red chocobo. Ah! Alright, well I gotta go for this though.
This one.
Huh. Where's the chocobo? It was just right there all along. Alright. Oh, they leave. Okay. Chocobo down! Alright. Yeah, let's go talk to Otto. And that way I can start kipping in.
Cole said it was an army of a cashew.
An army?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But We were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Something tells me that this is about to become stupid. No, it's down here.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Lid's ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Search Mid's dungeon.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
That's adorable.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are
How are we supposed to do our duty when the ills are crawling with a K-shick?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing.
Nah,
when I
you didn't
was
get me.
this. Whatever it is.
Get fucked. Hello.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Lose a patient.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
It'd be nice instead of playing too much Overwatch and working. Fuck you while you play Overwatch.
The further the flagship sails, I have to get back.
Oh, side quests? No! I want side quests. Oh, and there's so many. Also, I need to be right back because fork is not the right implement for this food. I'm such an old man. All right. I am back. And now I have a spoon instead of a fork, which is better. Alright, let's go do all these side quests.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Shut up. How are you, Mr. Wolf?
Surly soaker.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely.
Didn't even say
Is
hi to
something
me.
wrong?
The little bitch.
So, I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
I walked up and the dude was like, I'm glad you're here. You can do this for me now. Didn't even fucking say hi. Our humble man Clive, hey? Use the hunt board to locate an extraordinary. I'm going the wrong way! Where the oh, okay, it's just where I always go.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, it's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Alright.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
I can't believe one of the main quest lines is just playing therapist to a temperamental blacksmith. He sees a sword that's slightly better than him and he's like, I'm the worst blacksmith ever.
Conk. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon...
She was just down in the main quest telling me that whatever.
Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physiker before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Alright.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
Huh.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Alright.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
An army of Akashic. What will happen? Alright, Greybeard, what is it this time?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is...
Fucking god, it really is just the same thing.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we
Jesus
go and pay him a
fucking
visit?
Christ.
Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once, make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand, keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, how are you, Mr. Wolves? The Whispering Waters, Rosaria. It's Carrot. Of course, it's fucking Carrot. Where is it, though? Whispering Waters. Ah. Oh yeah, this is where a mobile fight happens, definitely. Yeah. Tentacles, man. I don't know where this is going.
Just any more, could it?
This is actually kind of a tough fight. Mobile down! Woo! I need to restock on some items though. Please, sir, can I have some marble?
How do? Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. There you go.
Alright.
Very well.
That's that quest done. And there's this one.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Ambrosia won't help me here. This is no time to ride.
Let me get on the chuggerboard!
Ambrosia won't help me here. This is no time to ride. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Clive, when aren't the spiders the size of girls in this fucking universe? And then down here for the stupid blacksmith stuff. Yeah. Oh god, there really are like no exits out of these fucking... not exits, there are no...
Ah, Lord Rossfield. I'm afraid a free citizen.
Don't get surrounded. Straight home now. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravozd. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
What do you get to sell?
Good day.
Literally just an orchestrion roll, but I'll take it.
Certainly.
Mama, why hasn't Papa...
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is.
Oof.
He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Surely they could just light a fire?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming, knew crystals were the problem, not the solution, and spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home.
Hell yeah.
Don't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yeah. Yep, makes sense. Chocobo? Alright.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
At least this quest, it started out as I'm depressed because someone else is better than me. But at least now, like, preserving his hometown is actually a reasonable fucking...
Let's make this quick, shall we? Be safe. No mistakes.
Hell yeah. Alright.
I dare say.
Yeah. Whatever you've got to say, Clive, I'm sure it's very thrilling.
this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Anything else needs doing? Huh? Complete. Are you saying I have every hunt ever in that region? Is that what that means? And I've done every quest in this region? That doesn't seem right. Really? Is that what that means? Am I nearing the end of the game? Oh boy, that's like anxiety inducing. What am I gonna do after this? This game is my life. Hold on. There we go. Sending the link to a friend.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless nights trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Yeah, not every bridge can be rebuilt. And that's fine. A belt to end all belts. I know that username. Hello. The follow as well. Thank you for following, Gal. Alright.
So, will it be?
Can I not make it yet? Stone Tongue. There's a hunt I haven't done yet. Oh boy. Alright. Good to know. All the way in the fucking back corner end of the fucking... It's so far! He's a surly soaker. I don't even know what she said. Just mimicking the sounds at this point. He's a surly soaker.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Hey baby, is your satchel twitching in a most violent manner, or are you just happy to see me?
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs.
Oh my fucking god!
If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect...
Why not both? Yeah, right?
Idiot. I shall begin at once.
Why, just this morning I woke up with him buried, with his nose buried in my nuts! That's a line that this game said, that this very video game said, about a dog.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, left us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from
Even more
the orchid
potion.
beards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance.
Even more potion strength?
The rest,
Hell yeah.
I shall give to Talia.
Potion potency upgrade. Okay, I'm glad I did that quest then. Yeah. Yep. Hell yeah. His feet were looking like his walking animation was like he was clipping through the stairs. Ba-ba-dum,
If it's
bum,
knowledge
bum,
you seek.
bum. You're only available on the weekends for like stream watching, aren't you, Gail? Because like you'd be at work on the weekdays.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Ah. Genji gloves. Oh boy.
You earned this.
Best luck out there, Sid.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh, you work weekends as well, so it's literally just today that you happen to be a little bit free. Youch.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to...
Is this what you needed?
Wait, that means you work 7 days a week? Fuck that.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right.
You have Wednesday and Thursday off. Okay. So Wednesday and Thursday is your weekend.
Even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next. never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
Hell yeah.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. I'm acting overly goofy because that was a really sad scene. Hell yeah. Alright. Off to the Ironworks. To give Mid the new part for the airship. Oh, good stretch. There's an uncle and a brother.
I'm alright, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Iron Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Good on you, Mid.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Woohoo! Stuff is happening!
Everyone with me?
You have my sword, and my axe, and my dog.
Here they come.
Clive, are you alright? He sounded like terrified, like The subscribe? Oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing, Gale.
Gleaner just subscribed.
Gleaner. That means so much. I wonder how close I am to a payout, actually. That voice said my name weird. Gleaner.
I thought you
Of course his axe is called Ogre Killer. Ah! Tyler, you did those two on purpose. The hand on top of the head and the mysterious substance covering my face. You dirty, dirty slut. Well, Tyler got me, but I don't know if they can tell. Yeah, okay, that's fair, actually. I can't see! I can't see! Not in the middle of combat! Get it off! Alright, there we go. Oh, I won.
That was easy enough.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Money.
Clive.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh no!
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my earnings. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
I love mid.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through Imogen's veins. These foes will not fall easily. I'll make this
like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Oh, Byron, I love you.
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better. Well, I've already killed at least 5 in a bastard. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
I'm seeing them appear out of midair.
Not yet. Wait for my signal. This one.
Run for it, boys! Don't just stand there. Clive! Oh! Well, that is certainly a precarious way to get on the ship. But you do you, I guess.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! Hold on tight!
Oh. Yanyeha. He would want to hold on tight on the best place to be on the boat. Yeah, he was like right in behind the engine as well. Like he was getting hit with the engine exhaust.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Muthos.
Muthos.
I would not see you damaged.
Muthos is what all the enemies keep on calling Clive, our main character.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them.
Oh?
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
And on the left, we have our father figure character accruing as many death flags as they possibly can before going off screen. Please no pictures. It's a sad moment.
up, my boy.
I'm your boy?
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Hey, listen.
What? I go sleepy. You EPBB.
Greek of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Yeah, it still says complete. I must have done all the hunts in Sanbreque. All the quests in Sanbreque and all the hunts in Rosaria. I'm like near the end of the game. Holy fuck.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehir.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Ooh, already?
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Now, are we gonna get Odin's power first, or are we gonna get Jill's power first?
Let's see what this girl can do.
We're almost definitely gonna get Jill's first. We're gonna get there, and he's not gonna have any use for Jill anymore, so he's gonna fucking slit her throat. And in a dying breath, she's gonna give us ice powers. And then we're gonna fucking kill the shit out of Odin, and then he's gonna give us Odin powers.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating.
Uh-oh.
But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, yes!
Ooh.
Hard a port! Heads down, you
Alright, just slash horizontally this time. We can't dodge one of those. We can't go up or down. We're not a submarine or a fucking airship.
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Hey, that's what he looks like half prone. Prone? Half prime. He separated us from Joshua and then he's going after Joshua. He's gonna fuck with Joshua now.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Someone knocking? Okay, nope. I thought someone was knocking on the door. Oh, there's a fucking caster in the back. Hold on. You. No, it's not you. It's you. It was me, my bad. Oh, if only. That'd be the best. I'd basically just end stream immediately so I could take care of that, you know? Oh! Alright, am I allowed to explore now? I am. But I don't know where I'm going. Oh, this is just like a little side thingy. Dingy. A dingy. Digny. Ding. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, thank you, Torgal. Dark. It's very dark.
I need to hurry.
Oh dear. I'm a fucking child. You're coming, are you, Clive? I am not Clive. Hot? Fatal Attraction. What was that? I didn't check it! No, stop. Stop! Pause! Now I press the button to see the trophies. Fatal Attraction. What was that? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Ow, 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 ow. Well. He's got me pinned in a corner! Fucking bitch. That's you later. Oh, you're legitimately distracting me. You're doing the exact thing you know you're doing to me. Ow. I know. Yeah. God damn it. Oh. You are still alive. But not for long!
She must be here somewhere.
Where? It is that, okay. Even though I thought I just came from here. Motherfuck, you really did actually get me. Oh. Alright, it's through here then, is it?
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Uh-oh!
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
We're about to have our ship chopped in half.
In earnest then?
Oh, we're about to have our brother chopped in half. That's not gonna do anything to Odin. Yeah. Oh, thank God. I'm sorry. He chopped the ocean in half. We're in that boat. Excuse me. I do like my water sliced. It's still... I'm fucking sorry? That's the power of Odin?
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
Uh-oh. If he's here, what happened to Joshua?
You... What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led
Oh,
astray
boy. Oh boy, here it is.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Ooh.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
Let's fucking kill him.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. It's as a vessel. I fear my Lord will still find you. All this fire and fury. For what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Oh, okay.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Ow, ow, ow. We are not doing much. Oh, we have not even begun to stop this attack from happening.
Will assume the mantle you've been given.
Oh, this is the first time I haven't failed to stop one of those.
And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
Oh, this might be one of those you're supposed to moments.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos.
Yeah, I called that
You
one.
wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed.
Oh my god.
As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
I'm sorry, I just realized. The music in the background was Final Fantasy, like, 4 music, I think? Or maybe even 1. It's like some old... It's a remix of some old thing.
Exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Oh, fuck no.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Uh-oh. He's gonna kill Jill.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Oh.
Don't look back.
Oh no. Clive bested. It actually played the music. You lost. Da 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 da. Oh, that's fucking stupid, and I love it. Jill's... We're about to get ice. I'm calling it now. With what Jill just put herself through.
The others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it.
Oh, I'm sorry?
And they would have seen the ice.
Oh, whoa! They're doing their sex. It's new. They're doing the Whoa!
This us against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe?
Is it gonna play the sound? It didn't play the sound.
What Barnabas said was true then.
What about this one? There we go.
I'm more monster than man.
Whoa!
And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for.
Yeah, there's a
The people you've saved.
time limit. I should like lower that time limit though.
It doesn't
For like
matter
10
how
seconds.
or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it.
Rude.
You've
I'm
chosen to
sorry!
use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you.
Whoa!
And yet always so low.
It's 10 seconds now.
Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Oh my god. This is... Whoa!
Myself.
Whoa indeed!
I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done.
Oh my fucking god. These bitches straight.
I know you're not a bad
Good for them.
So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
A boner.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
No, I just meant sex! What are you doing? No, don't take my ice! No, I just meant sex! Oh, that's her butt. That's her butt.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
He's like just touching her tits. This is sex.
I carry my sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
Oh, and they're making sex noises? You know what? This is just them having sex. Alright, and we're watching it. The breathing. Straight sex is weird.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life those I love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
Oh my god.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Is this what straight sex looks like? I sure dodged a bullet by being gay. Yeah, me too, Mr. Wolf.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know, right?
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
And there it is. Oh, they definitely fuck. That's sex. There's sex happening, 100%. This game is not rated for children. This game is rated for mature audiences. There's sex happening. Ew, straight sex even. Yep. Almost thought he left her there.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Fuck again.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Anyway, Gail, what do you think of the 3D model? My dragon. Oh wow, we're over here. I love it. It's not quite done yet. I still want to put it through another retexturing, essentially. But I'm very happy with them so far.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
You are a cutie and I love it. I'm not a cutie! No.
Your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair.
No!
My uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
That's wise. Last I heard, the place was still overrun with
No!
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the narrow. Alright. Yep, there it is. Oh, interesting. Would love for a model, but have no use for one.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh, Sick is maxed up. Yep, there's the Shiva tree. I'm fucking sorry, 3,000 to max that out? Alright. And there's the diamond dust, obviously. I kind of want to do mesmerize, honestly. Yeah, I guess don't tend to go on VR chat, but if I had a model, I might just have to. I'm also gonna have to figure out how to upload this to VR chat myself, so I can also go on there. And I definitely won't add any not safe for work content to it at all. I promise. You can upload them through the VR chat creator companion app. Let's see what this looks like upgraded. Yeah, maybe. It's really hard to decide what abilities to use. And when I get the last one, I'm going to have more abilities than I can equip. I mean, I technically already have more abilities than I can equip, but you know what I mean? Like, even if I had one of each element, it would still be more. What does this look like upgraded? Meh.
heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Am I still locked here until I... Oh no, I can actually go around. Holy shit, there are a lot of quests! Wait, it said complete, but now there is... Oh, it's in each area. Okay. Oh, so I've done all the quests in there, but not here. Okay. And the hunts one is for the whole region. Yeah, you're gonna have a huge fucking list, aren't you?
How are you doing? Here you go.
Yeah. Ah! You didn't get me. Get fucked.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe.
Enjoyed the stream. You're about to head off, Gale.
Of darkness. Yes,
Oh, anyway, not cutie. I gotta head off and get ready for work. See you, hun. Have fun.
Chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
So not cute.
Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken.
Check your phone. What have you sent me now? Oh, it's a
and when so many
the photo.
for strength, perhaps
I'm concentrating on the stream. I've just gotten it to go away too. Good luck at work, honey.
What is this place?
It's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Oh.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Alright, let's go talk to... whatever her name is. Vivian.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right. Oh my god, there's a lot of fucking quests here. Alright.
Stay strong. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but... But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua? Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
What's anything?
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
I mean, the things inside the ether can.
Sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Alright. That was a really, really long cutscene.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Oh boy. I am nodding off. Let's not do that. No new hunts, though.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why
Yote!
allude.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us.
Did you find the way alright?
It would not have been possible without the musings of Moss.
Bee sting?
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right.
Oh, you left the game on the Hive. The Hive is, fun. The boss is a thing. much dream essence do you have? How are you? I'm kind of tired. I'm like nodding off on stream, but I'm all right.
My apologies.
I might actually go grab a can of Coke. That'll help. I do. Coke. Hello. 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 Microphone work? Testing? Okay, yes. I didn't see the bar go up for a second. I thought it wasn't working. Yotte! How was stream? How was your stream? Can opening ASMR. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Great, you did a lot of things. Tell me about it.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one.
Oh.
Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind?
Inconspicuous.
Going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Went to the void, had some lore. Alright. Do you want me to tell you how to get the two different endings now? Like, you've got the normal ending.
Let me know when you're leaving.
And now there's the even worse ending and the good ending. You tried to collect all the baby worms. Yeah, the grubs. But you need one more that's in the hive. Oh, blacksmith.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Oh. I reached a place on Crystal Peak with the other one thing. Paylor.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Holy smokes, look at every single place that has these little green fucking markers on them. Too many quests! Too many! Do you want to complete the game 100%? Absolutely, but I'm going to have to play through the whole game twice in order to do that.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Alright.
Alright.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Some wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
You know what else is hardy and will grows fast and will fill a hole?
I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
You're gonna go get some sleep at 6 AM? Okay. I was gonna ask if you wanted to know how to get the two endings. What new shit could this shop have again? Talk to you in some hours. You raided with a party of 13, but I haven't seen a single person say anything else. Is there anyone else with you?
Thanks very much.
We talk about that. It was strange. Because in my OBS, Winged Fatty Links put raid message, but I didn't see it in your chat. Yeah, I haven't seen Winged say anything. Or anyone else, for that matter.
What heard the Guardian say? Supposed to grow on.
Weird.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Twitch is weird. But yeah, go to bed.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not
Well, if
bad.
anyone else is here with the raid, maybe try giving the stream a
These
refresh and see if that makes your messages appear.
We brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while.
Well, let's go beat them up.
We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
I don't know if I agree with that. I'm right here. I could do it.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Martha!
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Yeah? How long? Like, what time do you finish? Oh. Alright. Have fun. Do it! I will come out there and I will suck your dick. No, I'm not. I'm streaming.
What do you do?
All right. Give me a sword.
never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Martha. Oh.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Oh, did I not even equip the ability? Ugh, I didn't. I didn't. Alright. Because I'm a dumbass. I still haven't seen any messages in chat from like Wing Fatty or anyone else, so I don't know what's going on. if the raid went weird or not.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rushfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
A time to equip the ability.
Next is mine. I might not know what.
That's strange. What if I, This is a weird idea. What if I go to Yurt's channel? What if, and see if there's anyone talking in their chat. No, there's no one in there either. Huh, that's strange. Raid broke. I guess that sometimes it just happens. Alright, I've been holding it. I need to use the bathroom. Fire break. Oh, that means the roommate would have locked the door as well, because they went out. Alright. I'm back. Oh, good bet. Okay, that ice move works really well in this set. I like that.
There it is. With me, Torgal. They got melted. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Hell yeah.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an East Poolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
That was indeed the original point of this.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
Bro, that's always gay.
You have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, right.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, The cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong.
Ha!
After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke?
Huh.
Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Nice. Here, you can have me old signboard. Sure that'll tickle your fancies. Hey, Clive. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, we're slowly ticking off complete in all these areas. I think for the time being, though, I am gonna call it here. I keep on feeling like we're getting closer and closer to beating the game. And we are. We literally have to be. But, like, it feels like... Feels like we are... like, it feels like right at the end, and then it isn't. So, we will be there soon, I suppose. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to follow, and if you want to be notified of when I go live, type exclamation point Discord in the chat to get a link to the Discord channel, because I post it every single time I stream. OMG! Tomorrow we'll be playing this save. And it's with Tyler. Me and Tyler. I'm excited. Alright, bye!